Senate Democratic leader Chuck Schumer joins us from Capitol Hill. Senator, good morning.
Good morning to you all.
I want to get your reaction, Senator, to a line from the president last night when he talked about ridiculous partisan investigations. What was your reaction to the line? If there is going to be peace and legislation, there cannot be war and investigation.
Well, that line, like so much of the speech, just was partisan and self-serving. Stacey Abrams showed the president what real leadership was last night. She was compassionate, she was caring, she talked about the plight of her family, the plight of American families. She knows the American dream is out of reach for too many people and fading for others.
Did you take that particular line as a threat?
I took it that the president's scared. The bottom line is that we are, as a country, we've always had Congress do oversight over the executive branch. That's how the founding fathers set it up.
Senator, the president also said that were he not in office, we would be at war with North Korea. What is your response to that? And does he deserve credit for bringing North Korea to the negotiating table? They haven't had a nuclear test or a missile launch since their first summit.
No, but the reports are that North Korea still has its nuclear weapons, that it may be building other kinds of weapons and proceeding along on its nuclear pathway. It's sort of a metaphor. The president says one thing and the reality is another. He said after he first met with Kim Jong-un that that we'll have no nuclear North Korea. Of course, that's not true.
Senator, apprehensions at the border peaked in 2000 at 1.6 million. In last year, it was 400,000. So there are many less people crossing the border. And yet the president said last night that we have a moral duty to create an immigration system that protects the lives and jobs of our citizens. Are you going to get something done with the president to make sure there isn't another government shutdown?
Well, I think the president realized that the shutdown that he caused and bragged about was a failure. And for this president, who seems so impervious to what's going on, in this case, I think he touched the hot stove and he knows it. So the real answer for the president, stay out of it. We've set it up so that Democrats and Republicans, House and Senate, can come to an agreement and keep the government open. And if the president stays out of it, they're very likely to come to a good agreement.
Senator, let me ask you another question about the border. The president called it a moral issue, this question of illegal immigration, and he said no issue better illustrates the divide between America's working class and America's political class than illegal immigration. What was your response to that?
Well, on the one hand, he's saying that we have more jobs than we've ever had before. And on the other hand, he's saying illegal immigration is taking away all our jobs. As usual, the speech is just filled with total contradictions that don't add up. Most Americans, I think it's 68%, certainly I and most Americans, believe that immigration is good for the country. We all want to secure our border, but it's not a crisis. It doesn't demand a government shutdown.
Senator, have you made progress to avoid a shutdown? We've got to go, but can you just say yes or no?
Yes.
You've made progress. Okay.
The committees are making progress. Good. The president's got to stay out of it. We can get it done.
All right. Senator Schumer, thanks so much for being with us.
Thanks very much. Good to be with you.